Where is... Ah, here we go. Dude, I feel like I haven't gotten to make any content lately, so let's go. We're finally here, guys. Oh, yeah. Dude, the spare time is back. Oh, yeah. Let's fucking go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who's gonna be the first person in chat? Is it gonna be Sword? It's gonna be Sonia? Oh, it's gonna be Red Dragon Eye. Hi, how are you? Let's go. I was curious who it was gonna be. Man, I am so ready to see who this culprit's gonna be, dude. Because I've got so many theories. Oh, E. Reno. Hi, how are you? Let's go. Cursed One, Lord of Cats. Hello, hello. Howdy, everyone. Let me, while you guys are coming into the chat, let me pull up my little theory. There's Sword. Okay, I was about to say, I was like, I knew Sword was going to be coming in at some point here. Okay. Howdy, everyone. Hope you all are doing well tonight. Man, I am hyped for this. I'm hyped for this episode. I feel like we're finally there. I think we're finally going to be getting who this culprit's going to be today. You're still betting who's the one behind the slaughter? The one behind the slaughter like it's Five Nights at Freddy's. That's crazy. Okay. Let me show you guys something. Let me show you guys. I made this in the Discord, which if you're not in the Discord, wait, what are you doing? You gotta hop in here. So, I made a whole list kind of going through who I think could have done it, who I know couldn't have done it, etc. So, we got like 5 minutes before the start, so I want to go through this really quick, and then I'm going to use the bathroom. We have cookies in the Discord. True, we do. Okay, so, people who could have not have killed Ra. Yeah, true, we do. So, let's go. Yeah, hop in here. Hop in here. So, Veronica, David, and Jay. 100% isn't them. Well, I shouldn't say 100%. I'm pretty sure it's not them. They have alibis for each other. I don't see why any of them would cover for each other otherwise. But they do have an alibi. Taruko, Wit, and Eden, they all have alibis because they discovered the body. They triggered the body discovery announcement. So, that's, they're all cleared. Now, I originally had Who and Nico up here, but someone on, I don't know if it was in my Discord or if it was in the Project Eden Garden Discord server, because I also put this in there. They said, like, the thing is, like, they can't really, there's two people testifying for each other, because the thing is, they could just be covering for each other, that's it. It was me. Ah, okay, dude. Why'd you have to kill Ari? Or RA. That's fucked up. How could you, Lord of Cats? That's so evil. But yeah, so these two, I'm undecided on whether they could or couldn't have. But the people I do have as who could have. Charles. I have Charles here because, I mean, he's the one we don't have an alibi for. Like, we haven't heard anything about him. Rose. She could have used turpentine on Ari and did the rest, but still very unlikely. It might be Eden, but the thing is, who presented the alibi but Nico never confirmed it? You know, Eden triggered the body discovery announcement, and who presented the alibi but like, yeah, no, I don't. I'm really mixed on these because I don't see why. I guess because they are kind of close. Arturo might have wanted to get revenge for Are and defended Eden because Eden was defended by her the other day. I don't really think it's Arturo. I think Arturo is going to be a killer or die next chapter, so I think he's kind of safe. Ace. A lot of similar equipment in this murder was used during his attempted murder by Nico the previous day. So, potentially Ace, but I don't think Ace is strong enough. He was already injured, so I don't see how he could have done this while he was, like, weakened. So, I don't think it's me, him. And then Levi. He's an unreliable narrator. He's a literal serial killer. Sociopath. Has the strength to pull off the contraption of the carousel, and the victim had his secret. Now, could be wrong, but, you know. My options are limited to Who or Nico. There's something happening between those two. Nico had her string. Nico could be involved but not the killer. Nico tried to say something but got cut off. And I'm thinking it might have been... Dude, maybe all the people saying Who might be right all along, honestly. I feel like it's, like, between this one and between chapter 2 of this one and chapter 1 of the first trial of Fate's Return, it was the person that I had in the middle round, so it could be. Foxy, hello, how are you? You're new to this stream? How's everyone's day? My day's been great. How's your day been? Welcome to the stream. I hope you feel welcome here. Valuta. I hope I said your name right. Welcome to the stream. How are you? You have suspicion on the dressing room? Yes. Me too. Me too. I have a lot of suspicion over that fucking wad of clothes. I think there's something involved with that. 100%. I think there's definitely something involved with that. I would be shocked if there wasn't. I really would be. Let me refresh this just to make sure. Pairs in 60 seconds. Okay. Let me put this on. I'm going to go to the bathroom very quickly, and while this starts up, you guys should have enough time to... I don't know. If you guys have to use the bathroom, go now. I say that as if I'm the fucking parent. Anyway. Let me pause that. Anyway, see y'all after the premiere. I'm excited. This will be 40 minutes, by the way. Oh, yeah, no, I saw that. It got leaked on Twitter that, like, when someone commented, it showed it was, like, a 40-minute one. So, let's go. Alright, I'll be right back in 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom quick. We won't miss anything. Alrighty. It'll begin very shortly. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Is it doing the countdown? Oh. Jesus, God. Okay. Alright, by the way, guys, I just want to make sure, I want to ask you guys, do you guys want to see me, pause during this to, like, give my thoughts, or would you guys rather hear my thoughts at the very end? I'm down for either way. I just want to ask you guys, see what you guys think. Wait, what did you say? I'm sorry, when I left. Not just clothes. I remember Veronica talking to Turco. If I wore a wig, eye lenses, and different clothes, would you recognize me? I suspect some alibi. Ooh, excuse me. Alibi fabrication, but I don't know. I say pause in the middle of the premiere. Alright, I'll pause and give my thoughts then. I'll do that. Because sometimes I get a little bit worried I'm going to get behind on the premiere. And it will be delayed at the end. But like, I don't know. We'll see. I'll try and pause though. Fuck, I don't have water. Oh well, I'll survive. I'll go 40 minutes without water just for you guys. You know, actually wait, maybe my water bottle's over here. I might stop water. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. Yo, Crafter Gamer, what's good? Your AC broke and you're in Florida? Oh, you're cooked. You're actually gonna get cooked. That's insane. Alright. Let's do this, guys. Let's fucking do this. Alright. Explain yourself, Nico. Huh?
It seems that...
The way I'm proposing Ari was killed, it's exactly how you tried to kill Ace, right? Through drop hanging?
Huh?
Oh, what's this about Nico's murder? Right, Nico certainly did attempt to murder someone. You want to talk about that now? Figures. I mean, I'd be the victim in this trial if I could kick the bucket then. Does it even occur to you to ask the would-be victim rather than killer? I'm right fucking here, dipshit. Okay, then tell me. How did Nico try to kill you?
You bitch!
I don't know. I was unconscious. Also, I almost died, so leave me alone. Maybe that's why she didn't ask you.
Oh,
Bro,
gosh.
he's trolling. Nico's attempted murder? That happened a few days ago, so it's hard to remember what happened or what the relevant evidence is.
Of course.
Well, that's mostly because you didn't investigate at all back then. I'll sum it up for you. At the scene of the crime, there was wire, a broken fan, a broom, a step stool, and Ace's body. Wait a minute. This topic of conversation is... Let's switch gears for a bit and talk about Nico's attempted murder of Ace, as it's related to the case.
That doesn't sound right.
Oh, brother.
Nico attacking Ace has something to do with this case? That's nonsense! Nico has an alibi with me, I'll remind you! I'm not saying Nico performed the murder. I'm saying that Ray's killer and Nico may have used a...
That's what I thought, yeah.
That's why I need to interrogate Nico. I know that you're the kind of person to prioritize evidence over people's feelings, but this is too much! Can't you see that you're bringing up painful memories? We shouldn't be discussing this at all! It's simply not relevant!
Yeah, she's about to get
Nico
cooked.
has nothing to do with this case! You're trying to paint them as the villain just because they lost their temper at
Bro,
Ace
we're not
once.
trying to paint them as the villain. We're trying to...
That has absolutely nothing in
Okay.
common with this case. There's quite a few similarities between Nico's attempted murder and this one. For instance, both used a much longer rope than was needed to simply strangle the victim. Don't you think that's noteworthy?
That is true.
That means little. If Ray died of a stab wound, it would be wrong for me to say you did it. Isn't this the same? Besides, you proposed that Ray's killer must have used the carousel to wind the rope. But there's no such thing in the gym.
Ooh.
I'll cut through those words.
Wait, what is it? What's upside down, or what's like a carousel in the gym?
Listen to me.
Nico could have hung the noose off the ceiling. That's right. The force of hanging Ace broke it, which might have been why Ace survived. Dude, Ace is lucky. Oh, isn't that Wire whose custom weapon? Indeed, I wonder who. What lie did Nico tell you to get you to give it up? Oh shit, I didn't even realize that was her weapon. What?
Don't be naive.
Nico stole turpentine from Rose under the guise of learning how to paint. they went out of their way to use wire, your wire, even when rope is readily available in the storage room. Most likely they intended to frame you for the crime. Even if you keep saying that Nico is completely innocent, that claim doesn't quite hold up when you consider that they lied to and stole from multiple people to commit murder. That's true. And with clear intent to take advantage of your trust, no less. On top of that, if Nico was trying to pin the crime on who, then they weren't just trying to kill Ace. They fully intended to get away with their murder. Wow, holy fuck. And in this killing game, everyone knows such an action will eventually lead to everyone's execution.
You know...
Nico didn't just try to kill Ace on an impulse. They planned to sacrifice everyone. You especially. Keeping all that in mind, you're being quite selfish. You do know that, right, Who? Holy shit. That's...
It's my fault.
Did they even want to learn to paint? Or to be my friend at all? Or were they just only using me as a tool for murder? Ooh, Nico, you're getting cooked. Holy shit. That's so cruel. Nico, why? Aren't we all friends? If something was bothering you, you could have just talked it out with someone else you trusted. Someone I trust? What are you talking about? I don't trust anyone here.
What is wrong with you?
Stop! Just stop! You're all too cruel. None of you understand how much stress Nico is under. Holy shit. Nah, she's gotta wrap this shit up, bro. Like, you literally are, you're not listening. You're not fucking listening, Who? Like, bro, you're getting framed. It's not, oh my god, bro. Look at what fucking, look at what Taruko just went through last chapter of Xander. Like, bro, open your eyes. Can you see that you're traumatizing them? Who? Don't worry, Nico. I'm on your side. I'll always defend you. I can be reliable for you. You trust me, right? I never asked you to defend me.
You piss me off!
You two are a real fucking joke. It would have been one thing if Nico gets away scot-free with trying to kill me. But now they apparently also have a fucking defense brigade to shield them from even having to think about the fact that they're a murderer. Who's gonna stick up for me, huh? No one. Because I have a spine and I don't need other people to lie to me constantly to keep me happy. Ace the Goat.
How dare you!
You're the cause of all this, Ace.
Fuck you!
I'm the cause! Are you a billionaire? Because that's rich.
Have you completely lost it?
Get your damn head out of your ass, Who? Murder is murder, even if no one actually died. You're defending a murderer, end of. Rather than this ridiculous argument happening, why can't either Ace or Nico simply tell us what happened? It's not like explaining yourself will make us vote for you since Ari wasn't involved.
Asshole!
You have a lot of gall to slam my ass for not being helpful when you're the one who made us all run in circles trying to figure out what Eden's note meant. Don't throw two birds and a stone in a glass house, ass.
You sure?
That's not how the saying goes. Yo, dude, what is Ace saying? Ace is tweaking, dude. He's so pissed that he can't even get the saying right. He's so fucking funny, bro. I like Ace a lot, honestly. He can be an asshole, but he's funny. That's not how the saying... You know what? Never mind. And I told you, I was unconscious. They put some sort of cloth over my mouth and I woke up covered in blood. That must have been the turpentine. My turpentine. Figures. I doubt Nico would be able to kill me if I was still conscious. I could totally crush anyone who threatened me otherwise. That's enough!
No, it's okay.
It is clearly not okay. How can you let Ace talk to you like that?
Oh my god, Who? Get off
Enough.
his... Get off... Or sorry, get off their dick.
You're
Holy
letting
shit.
your sentimentality ruin yourself. The more you continue this nonsensical defense of Nico, the worse you are making it for them.
Yeah, like, holy shit,
Nico's
shut
alibi is
up.
dependent on you alone. If you start acting logically, then we have no choice but to conclude that you no longer can be relied on to confirm their alibi.
True.
In which case, we will have to go back to suspecting Nico as Are's murderer.
Listen to me.
Nico, your failed murder attempt is the key to solving Ari's murder. Please, cooperate with me and tell me exactly what you did that night. I was going to! It's just hard to talk about it. I'm sorry. I guess if you say what you think happened, then I can at least tell you if you're on the right track. Finally, dude. You stole turpentine from Rose and used it to knock Ace unconscious. That's right. Oh, we're getting like a mini little thing. That's cool.
You tied a wire to Ace's neck, strung it over one of the ceiling grates, and then taped it to the ceiling fan using a step stool. And then... How would that have worked?
How would that have worked? What?
I used the broom. And, like a spool.
Like a spool.
I think I understand.
Yeah, Act Zero is kind of funny, honestly.
In order to lift Ace into the air, you turned on the fan and held up the handle end of the broom so that the fan would wrap the wire around the broom.
Oh, I see.
When Ace was high enough, you yanked the broom out, releasing all the wire and causing Ace to fall. At least that was the plan. But seeing that the fan broke off, clearly it didn't work exactly like that.
Actually, Ace had woken up and was struggling, and that's why the fan broke off. I didn't really know what to do. But I think he hit his head again when he fell, because he was unconscious again.
Yeah.
And then you know.
You didn't want to give up on your murder attempt just yet. So you tried to garrote him with the wire, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And then that's
when... At that point, Eden and I showed up, and you had to give up completely on killing Ace.
Yep.
In the end, there were many pitfalls with that method of murder, and it failed to kill Ace. All you managed to do was to break the fan, make a mess of the gym, and give Ace some mild injuries.
Seems about accurate. Mild my fucking ass! I'm going to have this scar for the rest of my life!
Asshole!
That's how you tried to kill me? It really pisses me off that you can calmly explain how you tried to murder me, and you aren't even going to face any consequences for it. I'm going to vote you as the Blacken right now for no reason other than you deserve it. Don't do that, Ace. Don't do it. You're going to throw.
Interesting.
What an interesting murder plan. Given the amount of planning it must have been involved, Nico surely was planning to kill Ace for quite some time. Now that we've all thoroughly picked apart your Blacken crime, do you have anything to say, Nico? Say something, you absolute scum of the earth. It's your fault that I have to go through all this. I'm the goddamn victim here.
You piss me off!
So say something before I drag your corpse through the mud myself. You all are right. I tried to kill Ace and pin the murder on who. What else should I say? What else should I say? You tried to murder me! You fucking tried to murder me! And after all's said and done, you can't even say something as simple as sorry? I tried to kill you because I don't like you. Even now, there's still no use to try and pretend like I like you. If I say sorry, you're still going to hate me, so what else should I say? Do you even regret what you did to him? Do you regret what you were planning to do to everyone else? Of course I regret it. I'm not Levi. Of course I feel bad about something like that. I'm not heartless. Ooh, Levi. Heartless?
But...
That was the worst choice I've ever made in my life. I wish I'd never done that. But looking back, I still understand why I did it. I can't just stand being treated like that. My teachers, my classmates, my father, I don't ever want to relive what they did to me. It's because of those kinds of people that I can't be happy with who I am. That's why I hate Ace. Even so, I'm not a child. I know that murder is wrong. I'm not the victim here. I know that it was dumb to resort to murder. I don't even know what I thought I would have accomplished back then. I mean, I started regretting it as soon as Eden and Teruko saw me. I don't expect you to forgive me. Very few people ever do. So I don't see the point in acting. Sorry. That's the entire truth of my murder attempt. I don't have anything else to say. Tch! Nico, I don't know how to feel anymore. Huh, I see. Now that we finally cleared up all the details regarding Nico's murder, I think I understand how to solve this trial. Really? I don't. The method Nico used to murder, not their motive, is what's useful. More specifically, Nico's choice to try and drop and hang Ace off of the gym ceiling fan is especially important. What does that have to do with this case? What does it have to do with this case? Everything. This case has an incredible similarity to Nico's murder. But still, couldn't that be coincidence?
You're wrong.
Coincidence? Hardly. Ari's murder didn't just happen to be murder didn't happen to just get the same idea as Nico for a murder method, but rather they specifically intended for this murder case to be similar to Nico's murder. Wait, is it really going to be Eden? There's one piece of evidence that proves this connection beyond a shadow of a doubt. Wait, what is it? Is it? Please tell me it's the water
This
flows.
case is similar to Nico's murder? How?
Both of them involve drop hanging?
And hanging ropes off the ceiling.
That doesn't prove that Ari's murderer actively based their murder off of Nico's. You are simply pointing out perceived similarities between the murderers, but there is no actual evidence that directly connects them.
No, that's wrong.
I still don't know, honestly, guys.
I see.
I'm not just speculating. One of the tools of the murder was taken directly from the crime scene of Nico's murder and used to kill Ari. That is this tape. I finally figured out what this tape is after making the connection between this case and Nico's attempted murder. Why I've never seen this tape anywhere else, and why it has such a uniquely rough texture.
The truth is...
It's special textured tape to wrap to wrap the pull-up bars in the gym to make them easier to grip. Ah, right, that's what it is. I used it in the gym since it was there, but there's only one roll of it. I don't really know what happened to it afterwards. This tape, yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think it is, but this tape was used by Nico to rip... This tape was used by Nico to tape the rope to the fan. It's wrapped around the spinner to give it more friction. And it must have been used to bind Ari's wrists as well, seeing as it ended up in the trash again. That time Rose and I went to the gym together, the day after Nico's attempted murder.
I mean...
I really did. It's because the bar is all slippery today that I can't. That sounds like an excuse. No, really. Today I can't find the grippy tape you're supposed to put on the bar. That's why I can't do it. Definitely excuse. I swear it was yesterday. I absolutely guarantee it was here yesterday.
Stop complaining.
100% an excuse.
I
should have believed Rose when she said she was trying to do pull-ups and failing. The reason why she had trouble, really, was because the tape had gone missing last night. Must have been since Nico used that tape last night, and it wasn't there the next day. But didn't Mono TV clean up the gym? Very well. Mono TV, can you comment? There was a single roll of tape in the gym that had gone missing since Nico's murder attempt. Did you do anything about that? I cleaned up after Nico's murder because that's my job. To the best of my ability, I attempted to restore the gym to its original condition.
What a shame.
But ever since I ordered 100 tons of concrete blocks from Amazon, I've been blacklisted from all online order companies, so things that are broken or lost may take a longer time to replace. For instance, I haven't yet replaced the broken gym fan, or the gym's pull-up tape. Since you were familiar with that distinctive kind of tape, why didn't you recognize it earlier, Rose? Is it really Rose? I don't know. These days I've been out of it, I think. You've been real spaced out lately, even more than usual, and that's saying a lot. Are you feeling okay?
Wow.
Let me see if I'm understanding the story correctly. You failed to recognize an extremely important piece of evidence that would have saved us from slogging through this whole long-ass trial, all because you feel out of it. That's a gross oversight, perhaps worse than Terraco's fish misunderstanding.
What a bother.
That's awfully rich coming from the person who intentionally misled this trial. And that's awfully rich coming from the person who is the very reason that the killer was able to kill Ari. If you hadn't freaked out about your non-existent sister, Ari wouldn't have gotten herself killed. Ooh.
Pathetic.
Does your ad hominem argument invalidate my point? Rose's inattentiveness is no longer some funny quirk. It's a liability. Just because I'm uninterested in passing this trial doesn't mean that I can't point out an oversight if I see one. Has it really gotten this bad? I think my brain is falling apart. I can't even recall what day it is when this happened. You can't remember? I was under the impression that your memory was the best out of everyone here.
It's true that I remember everything I see. But that means that most of my memories are meaningless junk. The kind of thing a normal person would forget without a second thought. But I can't forget. My brain won't work the way I want it to. I can't draw associations so easily. Everything reminds me of something meaningless, and I get distracted. And the worst thing is that I remember it all in perfect detail. Xander's body, Min's execution. I can't even look at Terraco without seeing blood. I know I'm supposed to remember everything. I know I'm supposed to be smart.
Hey, my dear
I know
Rose.
I'm supposed to be helpful. Yet I'm not. I'm sorry for being useless. Maybe if I tried harder, if I just got over myself.
Rose.
Don't blame yourself anymore. You are helpful. It's because of that it's because of you that I can solve this murder. Besides, I'm as much to blame as you, maybe more even. If only I'd listened to you when you said that tape was missing, then maybe I would have realized the truth of this case much earlier. Once again, I've made a stupid mistake. Simply wanted to believe that I could make it through this killing game without relying on anyone else. That I could be dismissive of everyone else around me without consequences. So I refused to listen to anyone other than myself. Thought that if I did that, I could avoid a repeat of the last trial, where I had made the mistake of trusting people too much. But now I'm making different mistakes instead. Again and again, I keep messing up this class trial of hasty assumptions and overlooked evidence. So,
Thank you, Rose.
let's go!
Because you identified that tape for me, I realized that it's an important piece of evidence that tells me exactly who the murderer is.
Who is it? Who's it gonna be? I don't have any guesses. Really?
If Mono TV was telling the truth that no one was able to access the gym between the time that Ace ran out and when Rose and I went in again, that means that there are only two people who could have killed Ari.
Ooh, who is it? Who is it? Select two people. Eden? Eden and Ace.
It's you two, isn't it?
Oh, yup. What? Suddenly narrowing down our suspect pool to only 2 suspects is quite the drastic move. What's your reason?
The truth is,
the tape that was used in Nico's murder, and it was missing afterwards when Rose and I went into the gym again, which was the first time Mono TV allowed anyone to enter following that murder. In other words, someone must have taken it directly from the crime scene in order to use it for the murder. Because this tape was used in this case, and because it only could have been taken from the crime scene Nico left, that means Ari's murder must have been present at the scene of Nico's murder. That doesn't... The only people who were there before Mono TV closed the gym were me, Nico, Ace, and Eden. It isn't Nico, because they have an alibi at the time of the murder.
So what?
And why exactly can't it be you, you hypocrite? Because out of all the suspects, I'm the least suspicious. What?!
Stop complaining.
Unlike you, I have been actively contributing to this trial this entire time. It would be illogical for me to have done so if I was the killer. Still, If I were the Blackened, it would have been incredibly easy to go along with David's claim that he murdered Ari. Agreeing with David wouldn't have even put suspicion on me, seeing as most others were genuinely convinced by him.
Seriously?
How stupid would I be to not take such an easy out? So, what if you're only pretending to be helpful? That's quite a complicated plan. First, pretend to be reliable by disproving David. Then point out that I am indeed a suspect, but hope that you all would think that if I really am the killer, then it would be illogical for me to have disproved David being the killer, even though that would have given me an easy way to win the class trial.
Listen to me.
Such a scheme requires everyone to think carefully about the kinds of actions a would-be killer would reasonably perform, and to draw conclusions based on the principle that people act illogically. But to be frank, most of you are incapable of doing that. Need I remind you that you were all quite convinced that I was Xander's killer for a good portion of the previous trial?
Of course.
You all are easily emotionally swayed, irrational, and you need to be led by the hand in order to reach a proper conclusion. Sorry, my fault. Manipulative scheme requiring so much subtlety would be wasted on you all. Basically, if you don't understand my reasoning, I'm not the killer because I think you are all too stupid. Holy shit. Based.
Jeez, dude.
Based. That leaves Ace and Eden as Ari's possible killers. You're out of your goddamn mind. Why would I kill Ari? Because I thought Nico was so cool and wanted to imitate them by doing a murder of my own?
Fuck you!
Fuck off! As if I would ever do that.
No way!
I'm not the killer either. You and Ace are the only two people who could have taken the tape that was used in Ari's murder. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna pause for a quick second to read chat, because I'm sorry. I haven't really been reading chat. Wait, the body discovery announcement actually clear Eden, or are we just thinking it does? The culprit cannot trigger the BDA. Not if someone discovered RA before those three. But none of them could have. The only thing is no one could have cleared, because remember how they said in the last video, how like her body was like swinging from the gust because of like, you know, like the gust from the door opening? David even said he never investigated the scene. If he saw Aria's corpse, then he would have not admitted that. Although the three went to the second floor from the get-go, so they would need to somehow evade Taruko, Wit, and Eden as well. That's true, yeah. I don't... Well, no, the culprit can trigger the body discovery if they find of two other people. Can they? I thought they couldn't. Sorry, my fault. Let me get back to this. But I wouldn't have... That. Hang on. Eden isn't the killer. Don't accuse her.
Oh.
Okay, here's the thing, guys. Let's think about it like this. Both of these two do have, like... They are both kind of sus either way. Eden, because of the whole thing... No, actually, Eden doesn't make sense. Why would Eden kill her own friend? But with Ace, he was standing outside the door listening to R.A. and David talk. So, yeah, no, I don't know.
Great.
I feel like both of them kind of have sus things. Not this again. You can't keep blindly defending the people who you hope to be innocent if you don't have evidence for it. I do have evidence. Why are you writing me off? All because I... Rule 10. The body discovery announcement will play when 3 or more people who did not witness the murder of the body discover the body. The rule specifically mentions that the body must be seen by 3 people who did not witness the murder. In other words, 3 innocent people. Oh shit, so okay, she is bringing it up. Yeah, so it's Ace. If I remember correctly, the body discovery announcement was set off by Teruko, Wit, and Eden.
Oh!
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I did discover the body. Well, then I suppose you have a point, because Eden was one of the 3 who triggered that announcement. She must have not witnessed the murder.
I see.
Ah, that's correct. I suppose that would make Eden innocent. Phew! In that case, our only remaining suspect would be... Wait, so I'm the murderer now? You're all moving way too fucking fast. Hang on. Pains me to come to Ace's defense of all people, but no matter. Teruko, Eden, Wit. Did you all discover Ari's body at the same time? What are you getting at? Answer the damn question. Did or did you not all happen upon the corpse simultaneously? Describe in detail what happened after you 3 set up the body discovery announcement. Let's see. When everyone started looking for Ari, Teruko grabbed me and Eden and took us to the 2nd floor. Teruko specifically said that she wanted to form a party of 3 in order to trigger the body discovery announcement. We searched through every room together. When we went into the playground last, we all saw Ari's body simultaneously. Immediately afterwards, the body discovery announcement played. So yeah, we all did see the body at the same time. Why? Oh my. Oh my. That's an issue. Why is that an issue?
Because I'm actually the first person to see the body.
Shit! Yo! What? How? What? What does that
Exactly
mean?
what I said. I saw Ari's body first.
What?
We've confirmed that I'm not the culprit. So, since I was the first person to see the body, then only 2 more innocent people would have had to see
Wait,
to set
what?
up the body discovery announcement. Everyone's making the assumption that the 3 people who triggered the announcement were Teruko, Wit, and Eden.
True, I already believe I'm a compulsive liar. But, like, at the same time, like...
But there's also the possibility that it was me, Teruko, and Wit. Because those 3 all saw the body at the same time, they cannot determine that each person individually isn't the culprit. Only that their group holds at least 1 innocent person. In other words, this does not prove Eden's innocence.
What?
David, I'm really sorry, but do you really expect everyone to believe such an obvious lie?
He's lying? Really? Why are you even considering it at all? His story doesn't make any sense. Ari died really recently, and David has an alibi from before her time of death up until the motive reveal.
That doesn't prove anything.
So the only time David could have seen the body before Teruko, Wit, and Eden did is in the really short time span we were all looking for Ari. For David's story to make sense, he would have to gone to the 2nd floor immediately after the motive reveal, seen Ari's body, and then have done nothing about it. And the whole time, he just conveniently avoided Teruko, Wit, and Eden on the same floor? Doesn't bring David any benefit to do something like that. It's just a bother instead.
There's no way David would have done something that weird, so he's lying.
Yep, that's exactly what I did.
Huh?
When we split up to search for Ari, I was alone. That means that no one can verify my actions at the time. Oh, on the other hand, no one can verify that I didn't do what Nico just described.
David, you're so full of shit! That's such an obvious lie! You could have mentioned that you saw the body first way earlier in the trial, but you only mentioned this now because you made it up. I'm starting to detect
Wait,
a
the hole in the
trend of
computer
you
lab
coming up
wall.
with
Wait,
lies
what
on
does
the
that have to do
spot
with
just to
anything?
fuck things up. How do you expect anyone to believe you, especially after all the shit you've been pulling this entire trial?
Oh, you misunderstand my intentions. I'm not trying to make you believe me. I'm not trying to make any of you believe me.
Then why the hell are you doing this?
The only person who I need to believe me is Terako.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, believe might be too strong of a word. You're right. My story sounds like a complete fucking lie. Terako is the biggest skeptic out of all of us. If Jay and Nico don't believe it, then there's no way she would.
Couldn't someone have
But
seen
what's
the
definitely not
body
a
through the
lie
hole in the computer
is
lab
the
wall?
possibility
Wait, how would that work?
that
That's
someone
on
saw
a
the
whole other
body before
floor.
Eden did. Most people don't have an alibi in the morning. Anyone could have somehow seen RA's body before Terako. As to why that person would withhold that information from the trial, it's anyone's guess. But it should be exceedingly clear by now that everyone's rationales are anything but straightforward, if the secret motives mean anything. It is very possible that Eden setting off the body discovery announcement does not prove her innocence. Thus, we must continue to suspect her as a murderer. You see,
I don't know.
all I want is for Terako to distrust others.
Damn, David is one evil
That's
motherfucker.
why I'm doing
dude.
this, telling such obvious lies. There is no other proof of Eden's innocence. As long as there's a possibility that the evidence is false, as long as there's even the slightest reason to distrust others, then Terako cannot trust Eden. Isn't that right, Terako? It's in your nature to distrust people. Everyone you know has already betrayed you. There's no one in this world who won't hurt you. Even the people you love will turn their backs on you in the end. You know that well enough, don't you?
David is one evil
So
son of a
distrust
bitch,
in
dude.
others, because that's the only way you know how to live.
Eden, this conversation mostly concerns you, but you've been silent this whole time. What do you have to say for yourself? That's...
That can't be true.
There's no way I could be the killer.
Think about it.
As we have reason to doubt that triggering the body discovery announcement exonerates you, can you provide any other evidence to prove that you couldn't have killed Ra?
Hey,
Whoa, hang on, we don't have to jump to accuse Eden so fast. There has to be some proof for innocence, right? Then tell me, what concrete piece of evidence shows that she cannot be the Blackened? What about...
Frig!
I can't think of anything. Sorry, looks like you're on your own, Eden. Can we please talk about the fucking ball of clothes, please? Of course there's no proof of her innocence, because she probably did it, so don't point fingers at me.
Is it possible that...
Now that I think about it, Eden is in a good position to be Aria's killer after all. Wait, what? In a good position? What does that mean?
Allow me to elaborate.
Aria was lured out to her death from a note. From that, we decided that the killer must have been someone who overheard the conversation between Arturo, Eden, and Aria. However, we still have several unresolved issues. Who could they be that neither Arturo, Eden, or Aria noticed their presence, and why would they eavesdrop on that conversation at all? A simpler explanation would simply be that the killer is Eden herself, so no need for Eden to overhear a conversation she was a part of. Likewise, that note addressed to Aria would have not have been faked. Either Eden simply wrote it herself. Wait, but that doesn't make any sense. I mean, if I wrote that note myself, then would I help piece it back together so that everyone in the trial could read it? I don't know, I'm actually not so sure about that. But the fact remains that it could still be very convenient for you to be Aria's killer. Why, Levi?
Now that
Why?
you mention it,
Given my own involvement in the murder case, it would probably be inappropriate for me to add my own interpretation. But I'll say what I'm thinking anyway. Sensitive jackass. From personal experience and from everything that I've learned in this trial thus far, I know that Eden has been very closely involved with Aria. That certainly places more suspicion on Eden. After all, Ace has almost nothing to do with Aria.
you bitch!
Exactly! Shit! I can't even remember the last time I had a conversation with that blue-haired bitch. No. Why? No one believes in me? Why? I'm...
Ari's killer?
Oh, okay, she got it.
No. No way.
Eden? Please, don't cry.
This whole time I've been trying to hold myself together because Alric died. I wanted so badly for this all to be a dream, and for Alric to be alive and by my side. And now, you all think I killed her. Why? I cared about her. Alric she could have been my friend. Why would I kill her?
That's what I want to know.
Eden, please calm down.
Why am I being accused of murdering Alric? I wanted to help her. I just wanted to be friends with her. Why would you say that I killed her? Is it because you think I hated her?
Bro, can we please talk about what's
true.
in the fucking
I
ball of
didn't hate
clothing,
her.
please?
Eden,
Derico, I didn't kill Alric. Do you believe me?
listen.
I didn't do it. Please, believe me. This whole trial has been cruel to me. Help me, Derico. I can't stand it. I just wanted to help Alric. I didn't kill her.
You know I can't just take your words at face value, Eden.
Please, Derico. You're my friend, aren't you? Friends, help each other. So please help me. I promise I didn't kill her.
Is this gonna be Min all over
I'm
again, dude?
innocent. Please trust me. Please.
Eden,
What is she gonna say?
Eden, pick up your head. Look at me. At this point in the trial, since I've narrowed Alray's killer down to just 2 suspects, I'm going to pursue each suspect individually under the assumption that they're the killer. That way, I can see if any evidence matches up to them only. In other words, I'm going to choose my primary suspect right now. Even if that preliminary guess is wrong, I can always go back and attack the other suspect. So for now, I'm going to assume you're innocent.
What? Really? Thank you so much, Derico.
Don't get me wrong. This isn't out of kindness or pity or anything else. This is only because you helped me in the last trial. I'm repaying your favor and nothing else. That's why I'll trust you. Just this once.
Derico. Thank you, Derico.
Let go of me.
That is a really good scene. So then, Ace, you're my primary murder suspect. Let's chat. Are you kidding me? Alright, well, that's another episode that we've gone through that they just haven't talked about the fucking wad of cloves. Rip. Okay, I will say, I did really like this episode. Seems it's Ace. Bro, I didn't want it to be Ace, I'll be honest, but like, man, dude, it is a good cliffhanger, it is. No, it definitely is. Man, I don't know, I could see it going either way, call me crazy. Yeah, me neither, that's what I'm saying. I don't know why Ace, I don't know how he could. How could he? Like, I'm not saying it in like a moral way, like why would he morally go for her? I'm saying like physically. Motherfucker literally just got attacked. Like the night before. How the fuck is he gonna have the strength after he got his neck cut open? Like, what? Like, okay, listen. I get it, it would be sad if it was Eden, but it makes, like, even though it doesn't make sense, neither way makes sense. Neither way makes sense, dude. At least now the Ace, Nico, Levi conflict could be over. True, but, like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. But it's one of those two. It's like 100% one of those two. Cause like, bro, like if next episode isn't the last one, if the next episode genuinely is not the last one, I'd actually be shocked. I was thinking double accused would be Nico and who, since Nico could take the tape when he fled. Yeah, like, crazy how they actually, like, it has to be Ace. Why set up that scene and undercut it by killing Eden? I don't fucking know, dude. I'm really curious, like, how they're gonna write this and let it be good. There's probably 2 episodes left, end of trial and post-trial execution. That was wild. It really was wild, but, like, bro, I'm so fucking lost on where we're taking this, dude. Not in a bad way, but, like, I'm just, like... Ace also took the ban when he and Levi investigated the gym the first time around. Next episode could be the Goliath one that the dev mentioned, up to an hour. If it's Eden, I will cry, lol. I just don't know who else, like, it still could be fucking Nico, honestly. Like, to be honest with you guys, I really don't see it being either one of these people. Like, even though, like, it makes sense, because they both witnessed the murder of Nico, it's not gonna be Eden, not after that heartfelt scene. Yeah, who, like, bro... They literally said, like, now I feel like an ass because I was saying at first, oh no, it couldn't be them because they have an alibi, and then you guys were saying, oh, they shouldn't count because they have alibis for each other. But, like, at the same time, like, now I'm like, I don't fucking know. Chapter 2 will be 8 hours long. Like, yeah, no, why, dude, this trial is so fucking long, dude. How many episodes have been going on for this trial now? Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I guess to be fair, the other trial I think was pretty long too. How long was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we're already at the length of the last trial, I think. 4, 5, 6. It's, yeah, no, this is insane, man. I don't know who it's gonna, like, usually at this point in a trial, we know who it is. How the F is chapter 3 gonna, came out chapter 1 had faster text, I guess that's true. It did have faster text speed. This does feel a lot slower, which is nice. Man, dude, I'm just so fucking lost, dude, because I'm mixed between so many people. Like, I think you're right. Like, I don't know if it could be Eden after that whole thing, but at the same time, look at what happened to Min. Min was, like, someone that they really trusted, like, a lot, and then Min turned out to be the murderer. Like, I could see it still possibly being Eden. Like, I don't think she's completely off the chopping block yet. 100%. And, like, for Ace, like, I don't know, my problem is still what I said. Like, how is he gonna do this shit with a fucking chopped neck? That, and, like, the one thing I will say is sus. In the main case is exactly why it's not Eden. Repetitive is bad. Well, that's the thing. If it happens twice at some point, the betrayals become that's true. You know, you guys are both right on that. You're right. My fault. Also, I'm gonna jump David after that jab against Art. Wait, what jab? Oh, Arturo? I think it's not Eden because I think she has a bigger role in the future for Teriko's character development. That's true. That honestly is pretty right. I don't know, bro. I'm like, here we go. Let me put the ultimate mix on. Okay. I think I did not really think of that, what you guys were saying earlier about how there might be that hole in the computer lab. David seemed to be sentimental towards RA. You know, I agree. Yeah, I feel like he was as well. It's just really, man, I'm just completely fucking thrown. Like, I don't see how it can be Ace other than like, oh yeah, he listened in on like David and Ari's conversation. That is true, yeah. Both David and Xander's eyes switch between gray and gold. Do they really? I don't think I even noticed that. Man, let me pull up the tier list. If I have it still. Danganronpa to spare time. Tier list. Okay. It is getting good, but like, man, it's like, I wish we could have like maybe wrapped shit up like a bit slower this chapter, or like gotten more stuff figured out. Adam, what's good? Okay. So this is like my actual tier list rank of my characters. Let's switch this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these two died. RA. Who do we know is gonna survive? I mean, Teriko's kind of a given. Levi maybe could. I don't know if Levi's gonna make it, honestly. Part of me, like, I don't know. I don't see it being Ace. Xander F. Yeah, no, honestly, yeah. Charles. I can see Charles living. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. I can see these being the ones that survive. And then I don't know, bro. Who is it going to be? So we've got I'd swap Rose of Eden. I don't know. I feel like Eden would. I don't know. I guess that is true. I guess she does have to. You think Veronica will survive? I see Veronica dying in chapter 3, to be honest with you. Both Charles and Whit can't live, right? I guess that is true. I guess Whit would die in chapter 4, maybe. I don't fucking know. Chapter 3 or 4 for Veronica. Yeah, I'm thinking. I think that, like. I feel like Jay could survive. I can see Jay surviving. Who's gonna be the victim, though? I think these two are victims. Like, Arturo's gotta be a killer, dude. No way he's not. Nico chapter 4. Yeah, probably chapter. Yeah, Veronica's being a victim. That's what I'm saying. Man, dude. I don't know, dude. Let me replay that. Maybe Mono TV survives getting fired. True. But yeah, I don't know. Do I really see Ace being the killer, dude? I'm still just really, like, not, like, set on that. It could still be Who. Her weapon's still there. Like, bro, I just really, really, really wish we would just talk about what's in that fucking wad of clothes. That's really what's getting me. Like, man, I just want to hear what is in it. Because that's gonna be the evidence. Charles brought it up. Charles the one that said, oh yeah, look, we found this wad of clothes. And conveniently, he'll just not talk about it this whole trial. For whatever reason. I don't know why, but we're just not gonna talk about the wad of clothes, I guess. Nico took the tape and gave it to who, maybe? Like, yeah, why are we... What if... Okay, listen, hear me out. Think about that. What if who got told the whole thing? Another thing Danganronpa does, those dramatic, you're the culprit. Do you think we're at that point already? That's where I thought we were gonna be at. But like, okay, here's the thing, right? What if, like you said, who was given, like, Nico told who about the whole thing where he's like, or where they're like, oh yeah, I kind of tried to kill Ace, and then they go through that whole thing, and then, you know, I don't, maybe that wouldn't make sense. No, that wouldn't make sense. I'm reaching on that. It could still be who, I don't know. Man, I really am just so fucking conflicted, dude. I don't... Mono TV said about Jay trying to get into the gym before Rose and Teruko got there. Do you think Mono TV lied about Jay not going in? I mean, I don't know. I don't really see that. Like, the theme of what makes a good person really makes me think it'll be Eden, not Ace. Like, bro, I'm just so fucking split, man. What's up David's whole monologue about trying to trip up Teruko? Also, who is responsible? What's up with her being named Julia? I think it's just some nickname she got. I think that's just like David's whole like theme of his character, pretty much. Just like he's supposed to be like the devil on her shoulder, pretty much saying, yeah, you can't trust anyone. You cannot trust anyone. I think that's, you know, he just has unsolicited beef with Teruko, dude. That or like, I mean, he got the motive for, like, you're the one who started this killing game. Like, and I'm pretty sure he lied about it being Xander. I'm pretty sure it is Teruko. So, like, what if he's just doing this because he wants to piss Teruko off? Because she's the one that caused the killing game. No, like, I wonder how her and Jay being named the same factors into the events. It could maybe lead into something. That could be a chapter 3 thing, though, too. Where it's like, oh yeah, no. Like, oh yeah, me and Jay share the same name. Like, one of the victims, like, pulls a Hifumi and says, it was Julia! And then it turns out it's not actually Jay, it's who? Like, maybe it could turn up like that. I don't know, I'm, like, spitballing ideas here. That requires who not being the culprit in the chapter. That is true. I don't know, man. I don't see it being Ace. I really don't. It doesn't, like, it doesn't fully make sense on how he could do it. I just don't, I can't see it. Like, there's something that's not being told. Guess the main thing we gotta look out for is whoever says their secret quote next. Being a good person has been a theme throughout the whole chapter. The culprit does not have to follow that good person theme. Maybe they spin Ace to be more good than he seems. It doesn't make sense for it being either Ace or Eden. I'm on the same boat, bro. Like, I mean, okay, the only case where it does make sense, to me at least, is the fact that they all were there whenever, you know, Nico tried to kill Ace. But like what someone else said, Ace wasn't even unconscious the whole time. Like, he was fucking knocked out. Like, how would he remember all that shit that was in there? Unless he revisited the room, but I don't think Model TV is letting people in, so how would it be Ace? Like, Ace was fucking recovering. Like I said, I don't see how it can be Ace. It doesn't fucking make sense. Just because you see the scene doesn't mean you know how to replicate it to the point in this case. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't feel like Nico is completely off the cutting, like the chopping block, dude. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's being a bit unrealistic saying it's Ace. The only thing that makes Ace suspicious is that he fucking listened in to the conversation between Ari and David. That's why I believe it's who. If it is Eden, then I think she planned the whole thing of Ari. But that wouldn't make sense though. Like why would Ari like want to die by hanging when she literally said like, oh yeah, no, this is what people always used to send me, like a noose. I don't know. That feels kind of weird. Details are unclear right now. We need more. I'm telling you, bro. It's literally gonna be that fucking wad of clothing that's like bundled up. Where's it at? Hold on. I'm literally gonna pull this shit up right now. I'm not gonna stop talking about it. Look at this. Look at this, guys. This right here, down below me. This fucking evidence piece. What are we gonna talk about? That's the fucking evidence. I'm telling you. Whatever's in that ball, that is what holds the fucking key to who the killer is. I'm telling you right now. Like, it's this. It's this thing. Right down here. That's gotta be what it is. Unless I'm tweaking. Chat, tell me if I'm tweaking or not. What is in it? What is in that? Dude, whatever is in this ball is what is the fucking determining factor, dude. I'm telling you. And the fact that fucking, what's his name? Charles didn't bring it up. Why is Charles being... That's what I'm saying. Why is he not fucking mentioning this, dude? He's gonna be like, oh, actually, Taruko, I just conveniently remembered that I found this ball that has my clothes and whose clothes. If this next episode is the hour-long episode, which I think we'll probably figure out within the next day or so, because I feel like they usually post it like a few days before. And someone found out if you comment, then you can figure out like how long the episode's gonna be. Charles is probably waiting for the culprit to slip up and use that ball as evidence. I think I saw a theory where the sticky thing got on Ari's glove and someone's hair got caught in the glove, which is why the glove is nowhere to be seen. Is that really... I guess I never mentioned or noticed that her glove was missing. That is true. She always did wear like a glove on, like I think her right hand or something. But the other thing is, like, wouldn't it be with the tape? Because like, or no, wait, did she have tape around her? No, I think she did. She did have tape around her. People out there blaming Teriko, Arturo, and whoever for missing the trial, and yet Charles is being true. What is Charles doing, bro? Yeah, I think she wears one singular glove. I don't think she wears two. She wears a singular glove for like her bowling hand. Or sorry, it's on her left hand, yeah. You can see it in like this thumbnail right here. What if Ace wears Ari's gloves right now in the trial? Let's look. Yellow lining. How does her glove look? No, her glove is fingerless. Or, see how it has like the two finger holes right there? Ace, I don't think Ace is wearing it. And also it doesn't have a yellow like stripe in the bottom there too. So I don't think that is the case. A glove under the glove? That is true. I mean, maybe under it, but like, that could be the case. Double glove, yeah. Man, dude, this is getting to be so fucking interesting. But what is up with fucking who this trial, bro? That's what I want to find out. Like, what is up with who getting like... The who glazing is crazy. It really is. She's like, guys, it can't be Nico. They're my best friends, so it's definitely not them, guys. It's definitely not Nico. Like, boy, shut your dumb ass up. Literally throwing. I guess that is true. Yeah, she has savior complex. That's probably what it is. Like, the only thing that seems sus about Ace, this is like, I'll say this one last time, but like, the main thing that I see that's like sus is just the what do you call it? I'm somehow suspecting. Well, Jay has an alibi. Jay has an alibi of like 3 people who are pretty much good. Jay has an alibi with David, and who was the other one? It's not Wit. To be fair, I think she said at some one point she considers herself to be useful for letting others rely on her. I suppose she's clinging on to what she thinks gives her worth. Okay, that is fair. That's kind of fair. Veronica, yeah, it's Veronica. That's who the third person was. Yeah, I mean, let me pull up the Discord again. Which, by the way, I'll say it again. If you guys aren't in the Discord, hop in. We have these conversations. We be theorizing in the Discord chats. It's in the description. But yeah, no. Let's see. So Veronica, David, and Jay, they have alibis. Turco, Wit, I guess we can't really hold these valid anymore, to be honest. We can't hold these to be 100% valid. Undecided, I still don't know. Charles is unlikely, but bro's not bringing up the fucking thing for some reason. Maybe wanted to get revenge for how Ari defended Eden. I don't know. I'm still... Nico has always added helpful insight in the trials, to be honest. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm just still... I just still don't think it's Ace. I really don't. I'm not convinced. If they make it make sense, then I'll understand it. But like as of right now, I just don't see it making sense. I don't. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. I have no clue. Levi, I mean, I guess Levi's clear because of bias right now. I have to call the killer's Ace. Yeah. We don't even have mono TV files. What if the crack is that Jay being dead and Ari dressing up as her is true? Wait, what? Wait, but we don't have Ari's change of clothes. Like, Ari didn't have a change of clothes. And they look nothing alike. Or wait. Well, okay, here's one thing. Let's like take a look. Like, I mean, the only thing I guess is similar is they have blue eyes, but like she doesn't have the nails. She sounds like Jay, so I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't end the Nico versus Ace storyline so early. I don't know. I'm not 100% set that it's Ace. But I guess we'll see next week. Jay absolutely cooked in the trial. She doesn't deserve to go out right now. I don't think so either. I would probably end the stream here, guys. If you want to continue this conversation, hop in the Discord. Hop in our chat, guys. Like, we're gonna be talking about this more in the Discord. So hop in there. We're gonna keep theorizing. Maybe we'll have more theories in here. But I appreciate all of you guys for stopping by. I'm sorry, like, if there's some of you guys who are, like, frequent viewers. I know my content, I haven't really been putting out much, but I have been trying to do this stream every single week. So I really appreciate all of you for, sticking by, all things considered. The more theory crafters, the better, true. But, yeah, hopefully I can get more content out soon here. I haven't had motivation to make, like, edit videos and shit, so, yeah. Thank you again. Appreciate you guys. Have a good night, guys. Take care. Peace.